my only Palm Springs stories, because I've only been once, is my now husband, then fiance at the time, were invited out to do this podcast called the Left of Straight podcast. And they paid for our stay, they invited us out, they sent us an address, they're like, your room is paid for, stay the weekend, because it was one of our anniversaries. So we were like, oh wow, what a great gift. So we pack bathing suits, a nice suit for dinner, just in case, like a bunch of clothing, and we get to the resort, and it ends up being a nude resort. And we were not told until we got there. So we check in, and everybody's just flopping around everywhere. It was definitely an experience.
We're dancing, and then all of a sudden Deborah Cox pops on stage, which you remember Deborah Cox was at every circuit party known to man back then. So Deborah Cox goes on stage, does her number, great, right? So hours later, all of a sudden, Cher comes on stage. And Cher is there, and she's singing, and she's doing her number, and we're all there screaming, and we're freaking out, and people are crying, and she does her number, and she leaves, and so the rest of the time, everybody the next day talked about how Cher was there. We came back to LA, and we're telling all of our friends, oh my God, first Deborah Cox showed up, and then Cher showed up at the white party and did a number at the white party and left, but then we later found out that it was a drag queen that looked exactly like Cher, but at the time, because this was at 2 a.m, we were all so high that we thought that it was Cher, and the club promoter didn't, for a while, say anything different. But then Cher actually went on a TV show, and Cher says at this TV show, I was rumored to be at the white party, but it was not me.
Wow.